A for loop is different. A for loop has a built-in timer that tells it when to stop, a built-in counter that tells it when to stop, a set of things that it's going to do, and then it stops on its own. So you're far less likely to have an infinite loop problem if you're using a for loop. And that's a good thing. But the trade off there is that you kind of need to know when the loop is going to start or when it's going to stop before you even start the loop, because that's built into the instructions. So here's a for loop, and I know it looks a little bit more complex, but it's really not. But basically what it says is if we have a list of things, we'll call it sequence. Okay, this sequence has 10 numbers in it. We're going to say for each thing in that list, we're going to do something. So the for loop says for each item in the sequence, we are going to just print that item out. So we start with a 1, we print it. And then it goes back after it's done, it goes to 2. And then we print it, we go back around 3 and 4. And finally, when it gets to the end here, it prints the last one. It says there's nothing left here. And then it carries on with the code. You can see that's not going to give you an infinite loop. That's going to stop when it's done all the things. So there's kind of a nice thing about that. Also, break and continue, those keywords that we learned with while loops, still work. So you can quit a loop early if you need to.